Hello, welcome to this review of the game from IGLO. Black is RG and white is mremre. I'm Sztygrys. Let's enjoy this review. The beginning is usual, except for the Sezon, but Sezon is a good move. We can play it. And the B16 move is not that popular anymore, but it is also okay. It is good to play it. Everybody now plays C16 instead, but it is not that much important. You can play this because people don't know variations anymore, and you will have the advantage if you do. The most peaceful one is this one or this one, and it is okay for both. But white chose to play something different. This is the aggressive move. We want to play it when we have the advantage, when we want to create a fight or to develop our upper side. And I think in this situation, this was the white's plan, to develop the upper side. This is the main variation. And usually we take this stone in the ladder, but I think it is not working now. Let me have a moment. Oh, it is working. So that was the plan, probably. Very precise ladder here, and it is working. So this would be good for white, and of course black doesn't allow it, and we jump. Jump is very nice. It creates fight, and in the fight, white does not have the advantage. The black stones on the the black stones can easily fight. White now takes the corner, and it's like we could answer this directly, and we get this exchange. 1 for 2, and this exchange is not bad for black at all. It is not bad. So maybe white could just answer with C17, or as the computers like to do, you can also tenuki from this. You just play away, play here, whatever you want. Just don't answer. If black will continue there, you can always play on the side. These moves are kind of meh. When your opponent play with the one of them, you play the other. So no problem there. White wanted to continue and made the fight. The fight was a bit difficult, but still even. And now is the main problem of the game for white. And moves like this will be bad for white for the whole game. And what is not that good about this move? Why it is not good? Because it creates another group in the black sphere of influence. Black has many stones around. We have stone here, we have stones here, and this is more of the black sphere of influence. And we don't want to create more fight, more groups, because one of the groups will probably die or get attacked very severely. So it is not a good move. We should strengthen our group like this. This move maybe look dangerous because black can cut, but this cut is not really interesting. Black also has to take care of his stones that are almost dead. Like I can see something like this maybe, and now black has to answer, and there are a lot of cuts. It is very hard to cut like this for black. So we should not be afraid to play this. Just remember what happens after the peep and the cut, that we have to be careful and read variations very carefully. Now white created another group and black played solidly, which makes sense. We want to separate these two and this one and attack them, like splitting attack. Black does this, but maybe we could do it more severely, like this or like this. So they would be not connected, and black stones would be connected, because in the game we disconnected them finally, but also black got disconnected, which was not ideal. Still good for black, but maybe we could cut it in a better way. Black played Atari and escaped. And we have, as white, two groups we have to worry about, this one and this one. And black, in practice, only has this one. We also have these stones, but they are not that weak, especially when we consider that there is the move in G12 that white doesn't know how to answer it. It is very annoying. If, for example, we connect, it is so bad. If we play like this, it is still so bad. If we play like this, it is still not ideal. Black has to come back, but white's shape is very bad. So one way or the other, it will be bad if black get to play G12. For now, we focus on the downside, lower side, and another. This is the third time white is creating another group when the white is on the defense. The white is the one with the with the weaker groups, and we want to strengthen the existing group, not create the new one. It is very easy for black to just take some influence and use it in a fight, like this. This move says that white can leave here. Somehow we get the influence in center, and then we come back to this group and to this group, and it will for sure be good for black. There is no question. There was some exchange, and it looks like white would leave, but I was surprised to see that it is not that easy for white to leave at all. It is not that easy. The best thing I found for white is like this, and maybe this. And if black come back, we can leave. If black won't come back and white would play here, there is still no ice there, but we can go out. And this is complicated. White would play like this, and then maybe try to do something with this. It is complicated, and I don't know if white is good or not. Probably white will die anyhow. So no variation is good for white. It was just not that great. Maybe we should play differently here, maybe like this. I don't know if it helps. Probably not. We could also play like this. Is this alive? It looks kind of alive. It is alive, more or less. Now. It looks alive. So there was a possibility to be alive here, but small life and black gets center, which is bad. Black can continue to attack. In the game, after a few moves, white just died. It was very painful. At least white gets to play in the middle. White gets center, but it is already very hard for white. Okay. And black successfully cut white again. There is another group. we can see how many groups white have, and you cannot take care of all of them. And for black, black only has one group. Like we had to add the stones here, and now the lower group is okay. So we have only one group to worry about, and it is so good for black. Now it would be tempting to add a stone here, but because white is not alive yet. But maybe black was afraid of some move that will try to capture the center. So I can understand why we played in the middle, which is also alright. In the future, b2 will be black's center. We need to remember it. It is a big move. And it is not even that easy to find ice here. Probably maybe like this. I don't really know if it is alive even. So very dangerous for white. For now, black just goes out, and again, white has to play from the one side and from the other side. You cannot play from both sides at once, so you will be weaker on one side or the other, and your opponent will attack you there, like this. The cut is successful and white group is already dead. Yeah, this was the nice move, and whatever white do, it is bad. In the end, black just kills white. There is nothing here. If white will go out, we can just go through and something will die very shortly. Even if white will manage to connect somehow maybe with these stones, it is not playable anymore. Okay, so the game was one-sided, but we need to understand why. It all started with this fight. This fight was okay, but we should remember that when we have a fight and we are the side that is not that strong, that is weaker, we should strengthen our group. The other way to play would be to play Tanuki and to sacrifice those two, or to just say they are not important, but we made it important. Maybe before jumping, now maybe we could play Tanuki, but when we add a stone, we made it heavy, and now we have to fight. And if we have to fight, we have to make some strength with this group. Otherwise, we will just die. And this happened. Some moves later, white got cut, and it was very bad for him. You cannot do anything when you have two weak groups like this that are cut very severely. And another one which is the problem. We should just play where the fight is, like this. This move was played, but first we died here. So it is for sure better to play this now and to try to fight. It is hard fight for white, but we can try. We can try to get a good result. In the end, white died, black disconnected white again, and it was really bad. The game was short. I hope the next games of the players will be longer. It is much more fun to review longer games. For now, thank you for the listening, and see you next time.